welcome back to another interesting episode of As It Is with your like Ginny and
Stephanie?
yeah. So thank you guys so much for your support, for liking, for subscribing. Please let's get us up to 300 subscribers. Right now we're sitting pretty at 140 something. Come on guys, even 500. We can do this. We can do this. So thank you guys for your subscription. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. We appreciate you guys. So today I would not be introducing the topic, so Stephanie is going to do that.
Today we are going to be continuing our series on relationships. The previous topic that we handled was how do you know when you are ready to date, right? And that was relationship 101. If you've forgotten what we talked about, we're going to leave a link in the description box so you can refresh your mind. But today we are continuing and we are going to be talking about now you are dating.
Yay!
Now you're dating. And the aspect we're going to be touching on today is finance. I know it's more or less like a taboo topic. We almost never talk about it in relationships. And let's be honest, it is one of the things that can break or make a relationship. Right? So what do you have to say?
Well, let's give a little bit of recap on what we talked about. When you're going into a relationship, we talked about having a relationship with God and having communication, putting everything on the table, and finance is something that most guys want to form that they are capable. I can do this, and in fact you're not capable, because you need to make your partner understand that look, this is a journey that we have to go on together. There are days, yes, and it's normal. There are days you would have excess, there are days that you will not have. So this topic is very sensitive, because I, for one, I used to be very insecure about my finances, because of course I was a student and I had already seen the person I wanted to marry. It was tough, because of course she was already in a master's. She was cashing out. Cash madam, my sugar. This is my sugar mommy, guys. So she was cashing out. Well, she was cashing out. She was a big girl. Plus government.
Please don't say like that before people come and rob us. We don't have money. Oh. We don't have money.
Anyways, okay. Jokes apart. She was more financially stable than I was, and but I just had to open up about everything. Like, look, this is how much I think I can bring in, this is how much I can earn, and this is the reason why, because of course I'm still a student. I'm not a part-time student, I was a full-time student. So I had to teach English and just do what I had to do. But it was not like I wasn't bringing anything to the table, guys. And that's another thing. Most guys think, oh, because a woman should be understanding, you now become lazy. You don't want to contribute anything, to the whole thing. So you must make sure that you have something going for you. And of course, my baby saw potential. Baby. Yeah, you saw potential now. So I'm not a lazy person. I shouldn't be blowing my own trumpet, but maybe my wife will talk about it. But I'm not a lazy person. Any opportunity I get, to get that extra cash, to get that extra money, I was always, trying to go for it. So you must be open about how much you can bring in, how much you can get. Don't sugarcoat anything. In fact, to an extent, it's better sometimes if you even undercoat. Well,
just be honest.
Okay, just be honest.
We were honest with each other.
Yeah, we were honest, Sha. But what I mean is,
we were honest, Sha. Oh, we're honest.
No, we were honest.
Let me know if there was money you're hiding from where.
No, I did not hide money.
Okay,
I can't hide money.
I know.
Why would I hide money? For what?
I know.
So, anyways, what I was trying to say before I miscommunicate what I was saying is, do not project, oh, at the end of the month.
Don't
spend money that you have not gotten. That one I learned the very hard way. People promise you money, or you had a job and you're expecting they'll pay you a certain amount. Like for me as a photographer, I don't picture everything. Say, okay, I go work like 5 hours for 1 hour, and you get there, they tell you they need you for only 2 hours, and you already told your wife that money they come, block they come.
Block they come.
So you just end up getting disappointed and feeling bad. So just say that as it is. Money that has not come in, we don't calculate it. It's money that is in your hand that you calculate, and just be honest about it.
So, just to add a little bit to what Elijah said, we were very honest with each other. We were very open. Not that I just from the very start, right, when we were just liking each other, just come and say, I like this ball, you. Now go and tell him, this is how much I earn. No, this is after you guys we were friends, right?
There's a
we had
commitment.
decided that we wanted to be together.
Yeah.
And by be together, we had marriage in mind from the very beginning when we started dating. So we're doing everything with that in mind, with us spending the rest of our lives together. So we built a very strong base for our future marriage, so to speak.
Foundation.
So what that implied was we had to be very open with each other about how much we earned. As he mentioned, he was working. He was a student at the time, and he was also working part-time. But I was working mostly and studying part-time, so it was sort of reversed. And so we brought all our cards to the table. We said, okay, this is how much I earn. Elijah said, this is how much I earn, plus or minus so amount.
I get him back.
Why I mentioned this is because I'm going to the next point, which is who should spend more, right? I don't know.
Now who get money past
where we got that ideology that men should spend more, they should carry the whole burden of the world on their shoulders.
No, not even of the world, of the relationship.
On their shoulders, because they are not people. Let's be human beings, right? Let's be honest. Just imagine yourself as a lady, right? If you were a guy, right? If you were a guy and you were still a student, and then you like this girl, this very nice girl.
Do you know that some relationships have even spoiled because of this thing you're talking about?
Wait now. So let me finish, right?
It is paining me.
Wait. You like this girl, right?
You people love yourselves.
But you go and ask her out, she agrees, and then every day, every week, she's asking you for this, asking you for that, knowing fully well that you are still a student. How would you feel? I think one reason why we're able to dish out certain attitudes is because we do not put ourselves in the shoes of those people. If this is the person that you have decided to be with, right? You guys have talked about your plans for the future, what this person would like to achieve, what they would like to do, and then you see that this person is making conscious efforts to achieving those goals. Please, oh my dear, support in any way you can, right? Support. If you have more money, you should not say that the guy should take from his tutu kobo and buy you I wanted to say Ferrari shoes, but I just remember Ferrari is a car. Oh, Lamborghini. What's one that is a shoe? Louboutin. What's a Lamborghini again? Anyways.
I've got Lambos on my feet, Ferraris on my wrist.
I'm joking.
It's okay.
Okay, so you compel him to buy you things that you honestly you don't need, but because other people's boyfriends are buying for them, this guy too, he must buy for you. It's not fair. It's not kind. And honestly, if you guys go into a marriage, let's say, okay, you guys continue, the guy endures, right? And then you guys go into a marriage. I won't lie, I don't think you can ever reach full intimacy with that person, because it will show in the relationship, in the marriage, that you are all for the money. Do you get?
Yeah. We've seen some cases recently where you see that a man collapsed because he found out that the building where they are living in
was his wife's own. Was his wife's
You
own.
hear stories. We have so many stories and that is just all kind of like wrong, all shades of wrong. No matter how business smart you're trying to be. Of course, yes, there are guys that are, that are, what should I say now? Why is wayward coming to my head? Nigerian English.
Wayward is actually English.
No, but what I'm trying to say, not promiscuous. I'm trying to say guys that
They are
actually,
they are cheaters.
guys that actually are not trying.
Lazy.
Yeah, lazy guys that are not even putting in
but
effort.
that's the thing, if they're not putting in effort, right? Leave the relationship. Nobody is first time.
That's what I'm saying, that you should not even be in the relationship up to that point where you get into marriage. Then you're making decisions, financial decisions, and you're not even including this guy. You hear people say, there were people that actually were giving advice to other people. This woman
hide money.
She bought a house. She bought a house, and her friend was telling her that she should not include the guy's name in the house. Like, well, it depends on how boxed up you guys are. If you guys have other houses where individually you can now own houses, that one is a different thing.
That one is a
but this is your first home. Even if the guy did not contribute 1 naira, you guys are in this together. I don't know how people choose your partner, but it's a very important.
Seriously, if you have to hide money from your partner, if you have to hide assets, if you have to be dishonest about your finances, you should not be there.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be there. There's no point. There's no point.
Yeah.
Some ladies will say, it's because I know him, he will use the money, he'll go and do this, he'll go and do that, he'll go and follow other women, that's why I'm hiding it for us. Auntie, he's following other women, he's wasting the money. Is that how you want to spend the rest of your life? If the answer is no, carry your 2 legs, pack your bags, carry your ngongo.
Don't forget, it's still dating.
And leave.
It's still dating.
And leave. It is not by
dating.
force.
And dating, would show different red flags that, were hidden when he was chiking or toasting you, which is another topic that, we will talk about, red flags. We should not ignore those things. Don't say you get better.
Yeah.
You need to demand 100% from the get-go. And well,
if you've decided to be with someone, right, it should be that this is somebody that I can be 100% open with.
100
about that you can be completely open with about everything.
Yeah.
It takes time, right? Which is why you don't start dating somebody today and then tomorrow you have married them, right? You have some time to get to know each other, to get to a certain level of intimacy. I'm not talking about
sex.
So I'm talking about getting to know this person, the way they reason, the way they think, what is important to them, right? What are their views on finances, their views on children, their views on family, everything. Get to know them before you choose, because it will prevent stories that touch the heart and the liver and the kidney.
Yeah.
So, my dear people,
this is our 2 cents.
As the Russians will say. So this is where we are drawing the curtain on today's episode of Associates with the Like Jimmy. So let us know what you think. Write your comments, thumbs up, drop us likes, subscribe. Please subscribe
maybe today that Stephanie is begging people to subscribe and share.
I'm begging.
Maybe because of her fine face, you people will share the video. Maybe but because me, but please let's get us up to 300,
500 subscribers.
Yeah,
so thank you very much,
thank
guys.
you guys so much.
You. See
Stay
you
safe.
next
Still
time.
stay safe.
And still wear a mask.
Corona is still outside.
Yeah. Bye.
Pills.